Hi, beautiful beings. I want to take a moment to explore what it means to die to the self. What it means to drop the self so significantly that you are in a space of absence of self. Absence of personal problems, absence of a persistent ego, absence of a nervous system that defines your relationship to the world, absence of attachment to relationship, to your body, to your experiences, and even to your thoughts. What happens when we adopt a space of absence? And where in that space of absence does a space of deep presence come in? In my experience, as I've dropped connection to all of those points I just mentioned, there's been this really beautiful fulcrum of experience where in the absence comes a deeper presence. And the deeper presence that is available beyond all of the other things is the presence of the extensive fullness of the completeness of the moment of now. And in that completeness and in that moment of now, the expression that is available beyond the grasping for anything is complete. Because in full absence of all, full presence can be experienced. And this sense of just letting go doesn't mean that there isn't still a human expression. It's just that your attachment to that expression becomes radically altered. You still have a personality. You still have an ego. You still have a life. You still function in the world. But you're not grasping it. You're not holding on to it. It's not defining your being. You are fully and utterly present in the absence of the longing to be anything more than exactly as you are. Exactly as you are, where you are in the moment with what you have. So in the joy of the divine absence, you allow yourself full presence. And for some of you, that absence will occur in stages. For me, it occurred in, firstly, a radical dropping of the body to experience what it was like to be frequency and to be without the attachment of the 3D body. And with that came a disconnect or unattachment to relationship, to preference, to thought forms, to ideals. And the experience in the absence was that when it came back to presence, I was able to see it differently. I was able to appreciate and live in the presence of what is without this vast grasping or questioning or longing or wanting for something different. Another aspect of coming into absence was a form of ego death that I experienced whilst sleeping. That each night, for around a month, I would die to myself. And I would wake up in a state where I wasn't sure where I was, if I was in the afterworld or the world beyond here, or if I was still present here. And the extreme nature of that for me allowed me to fully surrender that fear of death, the fear of the deep fear, the ultimate fear that we all carry. To know that it is safe to die to self in every moment because presence will fill that space. And then in relationship, in feeling the absence of people very dear to me, I have found a deeper presence within myself, a deeper presence within the field of energy that connects us all beyond this experience of grasping and longing and wanting differently. So I invite you to loosen your grip on knowing who you are. And in the absence of that, be present to who you are. And hold both pieces with subtlety and delight at this incredibly, amazingly exciting gift called life. Be well and be love and know that you are not alone.